And now we have a second set of judges. Panel B just is. The panel B judges are taking a seat, and they're being presented now.
Judge number 2,
A new set of judges. That's to make the results as even and fair as possible.
Susan Butler. Judge number 6, Michael Bach. And judge number 7,
And after that, we already saw Pauline Fife ready on the platform to start the fourth round, and she'll show us a back 2.5 somersault pike. And once again, a dive that just doesn't finish the way we wanted, the way especially Pauline wanted and her coach. Quite heavy in the entry, not the right placement of the hands and arms when lining up, and quite a heavy entry. 5.5 and 6s for Pauline, who is now at 191.75 points. Alisa Zakarian, Armenian diver that is going to perform the exact same dive as the German diver before her. And we have seen her in the past, and during practices here, she has been struggling with this dive. Let's see if she can get enough strength and speed to get it completely vertical. And I gotta say, she does a better job than what I've seen earlier in practice. But once again, she's never straight on the takeoff. When she's jumping, you're supposed to go through a quick straight position before getting in the pike position to pick up more speed, and that causes also the entry to be still piked in her hips. So for the Armenian diver, only 37 points on this dive, and she's in 7th place right now with a total score of 146.85. Let's move on to Johanna Ku from Romania for 3.5 somersault pike. Quite short in the entry. Starting from the approach here at the tip of the platform, her shoulders were leaning too far down.
4 in the count.
And
4, 5 in the count, 4 in the count.
Too far down, she doesn't pick up enough height and speed in the summer. Quite short and pike in the entry.
Representing Spain, Valeria Torino.
Now Valeria Torino from Madrid, Spain. Not a good preliminary round for her so far, unfortunately. Let's see how her inward 3.5 somersault tuck is gonna go. Probably her best dive of the day. Once again, not extremely fast in the jump and somersault. Slightly short, but technically well executed. Need a little bit more of strength.
6 in the count, 6, 5 in the count, 5.
6s, 5.5 with 56 points. Valeria is now at 177 points, and as I said, her best dive by quite a bit. with 56 in this dive. Her teammate now, Anna Carvajal. We are waiting just a second. There's well, we see Anna on the platform ready to go and keeping her body warm. We're waiting just a second. There's the referee is asking for a plastic bag that fell because of the wind in the water to be removed. It was right in front of the platform. And now that it's gone, we are ready to restart the event. As I said, Anna Carvajal on the platform, ready for her forward 3.5 somersault pike.
Representing Spain, Ana Carvajal, forward 3.5 somersault with pike.
A great dive by the Spanish diver. Very, very good entry. No splashes at all. Very fast in the somersault. Probably just the position of her upper body on the tip of the platform is not perfect, and that causes her not to pick up much height. But definitely good entry. 7.5 for her, and she's in first at 2:57.50. Elisa Pressering, the leader after 3 rounds. She needs 64 points to get ahead of Ana Carvajal on this inward 3.5 somersault tuck. Oh, good job. Very, very good lineup. A nice clean entry. She's quite fast getting in that somersault, picks up a lot of speed. Very good job, 68.80. She does get the score required for her to get ahead of Ana Carvajal. She's in first now. They're both really close to each other, just 5 points between them. Reverse 2.5 somersault tuck for Maria Lukasiewicz. Once again, her first European Championship, and luckily for her this time around, she already knows she's in the final. And nice dive. I was saying how that helps her gain some experience. She already competed in the final in the mixed team event, ended up 4th there, and here knowing that you can at this level you already know that you can compete twice is very helpful, considering her young age and the requirement of gaining experience for the future. It's very good for Maria Lukasiewicz, only 20 years old. Now Maria is in 3rd place at 194, still once again in front of Pauline Fife. And we move on to Amanda Lundin, inward 3.5 somersault tuck for the Swedish diver. Oh, not well controlled at all. She struggles picking up speed in the somersault. She probably thought she was not. She was very close to the water when it was time to come out. She even held on longer. Definitely off rhythm from start to finish, and not a great dive for the Swedish diver, who scores 38.40 points, just quite below average right now, the Swedish diver. Let's move on to Sophia Liskun. Reverse 2.5 somersault tuck for the diver from Kiev. Good dive, quite vertical, not very clean in the entry, also not very high on the jump, but she does her job. Probably 6.5s on this dive from the judges or something like that. Yeah, 6.5s and 7s. Not bad at all, but we have seen her do it much better. She'll want to do it much better in the final this afternoon. She's in second place now behind, sorry, I apologize, she's in third place behind Elisa and Anna, but a little bit further back than them at 2:27.80. And now on the platform, Nicoleta Muscalo. Arms and back double somersault 1.5 twist. I can tell you there's that some wind has picked up this morning compared to the other days and earlier in the morning, and it's not too strong, but definitely can be felt, especially up there on the 10-meter platform. You can notice how far inside of the tip of the platform Nicoleta was standing with on her hands. That's not common. Usually divers place their hands right at the end. The dive is not too bad, not the cleanest entry, but definitely good for this morning preliminary round. 56 points even, and Nicoleta is in fourth.
Representing Italy,
From Italy, Sara Jodoin Di Maria, who's as I said before in the previous round, she has completely changed the order of dives in her list. She used to finish with the arms in, and she switched pretty much. She switched the back 2.5 somersault pike. She placed it as a last dive instead of third, and the opposite with the arms in. I asked her coach Tommaso Marconi why that choice. Is just to check the strategy, test different ways, see if she feels more comfortable doing these ways, since she has been in the past struggled with the back 2.5 somersault, and so she's just testing. She does a good job on her inward 3.5 somersault tuck, 57 points, loses a little bit of ground compared to Elisa and Anna, who scored 10 and 11 points more than her in this round, but still there in third place. Now, last dive of this fourth round, Anna Newbrook, forward 3.5 somersault pike. Good clean entry, but it seemed to me from my side how she was not completely straight in the entry. Yeah, judges noticed that too. She should have gotten in a better straight position when hitting the water, but 207 points.